dun 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 dun. That's fucking. That's Toto by Africa, dude.
That's Toto by Africa.
Yeah,
dude. I was thinking that was Yes. It kind of sounded like Long Distance Runaround, dude. It's a pretty good ass song.
What song is that? Is it? I feel like that song is like long distance run around, going to town.
No, you're thinking of like Blues Traveler Run Around.
Wait, that's not Blues Traveler? Oh, fuck,
no,
dude.
Wait, yeah, so he's like long distance run around. I can't do the voice. It's he goes really high. He goes real high, dude.
I've never heard that song, but it sounds like Blues Traveler to me.
I would like to hear a Yes cover of Blues Traveler Run Around. Just all pinch harmonics instead of harmonica. That would fucking rule.
That'd be
I'd
sick.
actually really like that, actually.
Dude, I think that more bands from like the 80s and 90s should do covers of bands from the 80s and 90s. Like if you could hear like the Cars do like This Is the Place, that would be fucking sick. I would listen to that every day.
I think they should come out with like compilations of like cool punk bands from the 90s and early aughts that cover like pop songs and like rap songs. I think that would sell really well, especially now. People are really into the crossover stuff, you know?
Yeah. Like there should definitely be like a band that like maybe 18 teens have heard of. Mm-hmm. They do a cover of like a Rihanna song.
Or like they could do Baby Got Back.
Oh shit, that's a good song. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm thinking of. Yeah.
Yeah, dude, get like a cool metalcore band and do Baby Got Back because it's like it's funny because you're not expecting a dude who's growling and screaming to be saying things that Sir Mix-a-Lot says. Like you're not expecting him to say Baby's Got Back at all.
So to break the bit, I one of my like so that's pop goes punk or whatever, or what is it? Punk goes pop.
It's punk goes pop, punk goes rap, punk goes soul, punk goes to jail, punk goes gay,
punk goes 8 to 9 for child pedophilia.
Yeah,
like whatever.
Punk goes 5 consecutive life sentences for diddling its nephew.
But there was that there was the gator boots and the pimped out Gucci suit. What's that? So Fly.
Dude, that's like making me upset. Just you like even referencing that cover because I knew exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, but it was my favorite band back in the day. It was Devil Wears Prada did a cover of So Fly by what are they? I don't even know what they were called at the time.
Big Timers. You're talking about Big Timers, dude.
Okay. I mean, they had so many fucking... Anyway. But I was like... Dude, I was so fucking psyched for that cover. So I was like, it's my favorite band, referencing a rap group that is, like, from New Orleans. Mm-hmm. And it was hot dog shit.
Yeah.
Like it everything that I had made in my brain of like what this song was not even close to what the actual cover was. And I was like, I wish I could go to the Devil Wears Prada and be like, hey, this is how you guys have to do it because this is going to be great.
You just play them Long Distance Runaround by Yes. And you're like, this is how I imagined the song would go. I thought your cover would sound a little something like this.
Wait,
Click.
Is Long Distance Run Around that songs that goes, hey, yeah, why you want to give me the long distance run around? And it's surefire way to speed things up.
Yeah, I always thought it was funny that the dude in Blues Traveler's name is John Popper. And like,
that's such a fucking made up name. Like,
nah, dude, he's like morbidly obese, but also like addicted to heroin and cocaine somehow. And
yeah, dude. He had one of those like shotgun shell like stuff that they made for war, where you would like get quick shotgun shells to like attack the enemy, but it was just harmonicas, like a vest of it.
Okay,
dude, it was fucking sick, and he wore like a cowboy hat or something. Like it was like in between a cowboy hat and a fedora, so it was like real cool.
Damn, how funny would it be if John Popper started doing poppers?
All of his songs will be faster, I guess.
I feel like, I mean, I don't even, does that even fuck you up, or does it just make your butthole loose?
I think so. What I have assessed from what poppers are, from my many times doing them, is it makes you kind of like It's kind of like heroin, but it's like crack and heroin. Like it makes you like euphoric, but it makes you like super alert and like bow, like ready to go.
Oh,
but
so kind of like Kratom.
Yeah, dude, like Kratom.
I think it would be funny if John Popper started popping poppers during Run Around and just fucking shat his pants, but he was really happy, so it didn't really matter. And he just had a huge load in his pants, and then they fell down, but he just didn't even care. Kept going through the harmonica solo.
He's like, I fucking glued my pants to my leg. Higher hell.
Run around. When you give me the run.
Oh, fucking every time it slows me down. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck.
It just sounds like a soundboard of somebody pooping. Oh, no. It's another one. It's a big one.
Oh, fuck, here comes another shit. What are some other Blues Traveler songs? Because I feel like that's the only one.
I have no idea, dude. I remember like hating that song as a kid because my parents always put it on at their like backyard barbecues. And they would just get, I mean, I don't know what my mom was. My dad would definitely just get drunk. And they'd be like, you have to stay upstairs. Our friends are over. And like, Blues Travelers playing. And I'm just sitting in my room. Like, you can kind of hear it faintly through the wall. But, and I'm like, kind of
shut
crying.
up, Mom and Dad.
I'm like, I can't go see my friends.
I had something like that, but with the movie The Ring. I don't know if you remember the movie The Ring. But in like the first like 5 fucking minutes, there's like a very scary, like the whole like the first part of it is like, fucking if you watch this video, you're gonna fucking lose your mind or whatever. And then the hot girl like is found like decaying in the fucking closet or whatever.
Nice.
So my dad decided that was a good idea to show me that movie, like right when it came out. So I was very young. And I saw it, and I flipped the fuck out. I was like, I don't want to watch this movie. Fuck this. I'm going to my room. Like, this is fucking hot garbage. And so I ran to my room, and my dad, I guess as a joke, turned the movie up to, like, almost full volume. So I could hear it from my room.
That's fucked up. That's kind of funny, though.
Yeah, dude, it's fucking awful, but it's kind of funny at the same time.
You're like abusive ass dad, like chuckling to himself. He's like, got him.
Got him, dude. He's fucking such a pussy, dude.
That little pussy's going to be scarred for life. I'm going to dress up like Samara later tonight and creep into his room. You're just like overweight 45-year-old dad dressed like the girl from The Ring, crawling on all fours in his room.
Look at me. I'm coming after you 7 days. Am I right?
Is this scary? Is this scary enough for you, Devin? Go to sleep.
But I from my room was like screaming that I could still hear it. And that was like an ongoing joke like for years until I stopped talking to my dad that like anytime anything was too loud, he would be like, oh, I can still hear it. Remember, Devin? That was you in The Ring. And I was like, fuck you, asshole.
Do you remember 20 years ago when I scared you with a horror movie, you little baby? Do you remember that? Remember when you were a child and I kept making you watch fucked up movies?
Hey, do you remember when you were like at that age where shit would scar you and I tried to scar you and then you like totally fucking took hold of it?
Yeah, dude.
Fuck him, man.
Yeah, dude. That's a Chad move. That's what total alphas do.
Dude,
they scar their kids.
He's like, hey, you know what I'm gonna do? Instead of like nurturing my kid and like really like getting into his interests and stuff, I'm gonna make sure that anytime he watches a horror movie, he thinks it's real. And he's going to be super afraid of all horror movies for the rest of time.
Damn, dude. What's the last horror movie you watched?
Dude, I've been watching what's it called? The Haunting at Bly Manor or whatever.
Oh yeah.
It's that dude. So the director's name's Mike Flanagan.
Yeah, he did Oculus. That movie rocked.
He did Oculus, but he also did Hush. I don't know if you ever heard of Hush.
Yeah, Hush also rocks.
Dude, it's fucking sick. And when I found out that because like, it was like Hush was one of those movies that like I heard of, and I was like, oh yeah, fuck, I'll watch it, like whatever. And so I watched it, and I was like, yo, this is fucking banana towns crazy good. Mm-hmm. And so I started like trying to watch shit that he did, and he did that one movie with Dr. Cox. It was kind of like where they were like in an office building, and the office building got like shut down, and they had to like kill their way out of it. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I feel like I've seen that.
But
what the fuck is it called?
I think I want to say that he is the main character of Hush and that movie. If it's that guy, he's gonna live to make fucking great fucking movies.
John Gallagher?
Is that the main character?
In Hush?
Yeah.
I mean, that's like the killer.
Okay, so it's not that guy, but that he puts that guy in movies. But dude, when I watched like The Haunting at Hill House, I was like, this is my fucking jam. It makes me scared enough to like be afraid of dark corners, but also like super thrilled to watch a fucking like supernatural show.
Mm-hmm.
And then we started watching like Haunting at Bly House, or Bly Manor, which I guess is like they're trying to do like an American Horror Story type thing, where it's the same characters but they play different people.
Yeah.
And dude, I'm only like maybe 3 episodes in, and it's fucking so good. Like, oh fuck. Like,
yeah, I've seen a lot of people talking about it, man. I've seen a lot of people online on Twitter. They're all Bly House, man. It's crazy. You see faces and everything, just like the first one, right?
Yeah, dude. That's what's fucking like. What's good about these shows is like when they do that sort like kind of weird camera angle where you see the background and it's just like kind of the one character talking in the foreground. You immediately are like, what's going on? What's going on? Like, let me look in the background. Like, what's going on? Like, I want to see everything that's going on. Like, and then like nothing happens, and then you finally have one of those things where something does happen, and it's fucking so scary.
Yeah, that's what I liked about the first one, man. I didn't really appreciate the ending. The ending got me kind of mad, got a little pissed off. But
yeah.
I did like all the faces. The faces, the good part.
Yeah, dude, it's so fucking good. I kind of want to finish it, but I gotta watch it with my wife, my voice wife. So yeah, I have to like wait for her. But I like to give a little insight. We're recording this on Columbus Day, or what is it? Indigenous People Day.
Is today in Columbigenous Peoples Day?
Yeah, it's Columdongoose Day.
Okay, I didn't know, dude. It's October 12th. It's a beautiful day. Finished an Uber Eats run earlier. It was great fun. And having a good time dropping people's food off. Really liking it. Feeling like my own
Uber
man.
Eats?
Yeah, I just started. It's kind of fun. It's getting me out of the house. You know, you have to go to different restaurants and grab bags of food and then put them on people's doorsteps. So
that
I'm
sounds
just basically
dope as fuck, dude.
I mean, it's stupid. I'm like, I really don't understand. Like, people are like, they don't pay enough, and I'm like, you really don't do anything. And I'm like, this isn't like, I mean, this is my job. Like, it's just kind of like a thing that I'm doing to get out of the house. And
I think a lot of people who think like, oh, you don't get paid enough, think it's kind of like a waiter job, where like you are making the food and you're doing all that. It's like you're not. You're literally taking a bag of something and bringing it to somebody's house.
Yeah, I mean, people should still tip. Like, that's bullshit when people don't.
100%,
like, I think it's ridiculous. But, yeah, I mean, you really don't do all that much. Like, if you go get, like, Popeyes for people, you have to make their drink, which I find to be annoying. And personally, I wouldn't want somebody making I mean, I guess they're going to do that at the restaurant anyway.
Yeah.
But, like...
But you're also, like, a stranger and not somebody who works at Popeyes to make the drink. You know what I mean?
Personally, I trust myself to make a drink better than somebody working at Popeyes. You see, I get a perfect ratio of ice, okay? So,
you do 1/3 ice and the rest drink, dude.
You do a little more than a third, okay?
Nah, dude, you gotta do 1/3 because it melts just enough to where there's no ice in it, but it's still cold where you can have a big ass drink.
That is true. Yeah. You gotta give them the red cream soda, dude. I brought a Popeyes order up into this apartment building on Poydras. So it's this big ass have you ever seen that movie High Rise, where all the people live in the the luxury apartments and they don't leave because all the restaurants are in their apartment building and groceries get delivered and shit, and it slowly descends into chaos because they all start warring with each other over whose territory is what and who gets the food and who gets the booze and shit when supplies are cut off.
No, I've seen the Judge Dredd remake with Carl Urban.
Yeah, so
it's kind of like that, right?
Yeah, except it's a luxury apartment and not a tenement, but yeah. Yeah, so I'm in this. I have to go into the apartment, and he's like, "It's on the 9th floor, man. Can you just bring it out to the balcony and put it out there because I'm quarantined and I can't come out of my apartment." And I was like, "Okay, fair enough. There's 2 orders here. I guess whoever's with you has to be quarantined as well. That makes sense. Let me just bring the sub." And so I get in there and I get up to this floor, and it's just this big ass lobby with coffee and soda dispensers and shit, and all these snacks out, and there's a security guard at the desk, and there's 2 balconies on either side of the fucking lobby, and I'm just I don't know where to go. I was like, "Hey, it's this is for whoever, this is for Mike. I don't know what apartment he's in." She's like, "Yeah, you can just leave it here." And I'm like, "All right, cool." And then he pings me. He's like, "Can you bring it out to the balcony? It's this apartment." And I'm like, "All right, yeah, sure thing." And take it and bring it out. There's just all these these yuppies, dude. I didn't realize there were this many yuppies that lived in these apartments downtown. I always thought that they sat empty. These $3,000 a month apartments. I'm like, who the fuck can afford that here? I'm like, hey, there's so many goddamn Uber Eats drivers. You would think that that's the only goddamn gig in this town. You know what I mean? I'm looking out and there's just people doing yoga and walking around, fucking being like, "Yes, we're gonna go down to Johnny Sanchez on the bottom floor later. If you wanna go, get some Mexican food, get some margaritas." They're like, "Yeah, man, sounds good." And this dude pokes his head out, and he's just like, "Hey, Devin." I'm just like, "Yeah, what's up, Mike?" He's like, "If you could just put it 6 feet away at the front, just drop it on the ground. I'll come grab it. Just put it on the ground." I'm like, "Oh, okay." I was just gonna do that anyway. I put it down, and this dude watches me do it. He's like, thank you, and kind of shooed me, and I was like, "Oh, okay, man." Sounds good. He's like, "Thank you so much," and as I'm walking away, takes it and scurries back inside. And I was just like, "Damn, dude, do you get everybody to do this? Do you tell every driver to bring your fucking food up to the 9th floor? Because that's insane." I was like, if I had known that this was the case, wouldn't have accepted the order. You know what I mean?
Yeah, dude. I had to deal with that shit all the time because I was I was a delivery driver for Domino's for 2 years, and it was hands down one of the I think it's probably worse than doing Uber Eats.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Because the people who order Domino's at 10:30, 11 o'clock at night are not the kind of people that you want to hang out with or even have a social interaction with. Unless
it's your friends ordering it. Because your friends are different than the other customers.
Well, dude, my friends are so cool.
My friends rock, dude.
But there was this one guy that I would always have to deliver to, and every time the address came up, they were like, "Hey, just a heads up, this guy's fucking weird. Just deliver it and don't say anything. Don't." And I was like, this is my first time ever delivering to him. I'm like, all right, whatever. So I go to the address, and it says go to the back house, and it's like a mother-in-law suite, and it's like a tiny ass, like 1-bedroom house behind this other house. And I go up and I knock on the door, and I'm like, man, it fucking smells like cigarette smoke. And I know what cigarette smoke smells like. This is like next level. And so this dude opens the door. No joke, probably like 350 pounds. His feet were the first thing that you like look at. It looks like this guy has never even come close to like putting water on his feet, let alone like cut his toenails.
Hell yeah, dude.
So it was like these like fucking like toenails coming over his shit, and then you look like just the doors open and you look in his house, and the white paint on his walls are warped and yellow because of how much this dude smoked cigarettes in his house.
Nice.
And like the boss of Domino's was like, yeah, this guy, he like gets like government checks, and he also lives off of his parents' money. He never leaves his house except for to go get cigarettes.
Damn, I wonder how many pizza rewards that dude has. He probably has a shit ton of free pizza.
Dude, he has so many. Like, dude, this guy probably spends, no joke, $1,200 on pizza a month, if not a year. And most of those are free pizzas because he orders like 2 larges and like fucking 4 sides, and he's like, I'm good for 2 days, and then just like gobble, 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 and then fucking done.
That guy rocks.
Yeah.
He's living the dream, dude. Do you have his address? Do you think he needs friends?
I haven't been to that guy's house in probably like 10 years, but I think he's still kicking, dude. If I go to that neighborhood, I can probably find him and be like, yo, what's up, dude? You want to be best friends?
Yeah, I got a buddy who's looking for friends, dude. Are you looking for fellow men to hang out with? Do you need some adult male friends that would like to hang out and just chomp on some Zod, smoke cigs with you? Scros and Dominoes, dude. You know what I'm saying?
Scros and nose, dude.
Just fucking relax, dude. Put your feet up, you know?
Yeah, dude. I fucking hated that job only because it was like the worst neighborhood. Because it, like, not even like it was bad because it was a lot of like going to docks for boats and delivering it to like a boat.
Oh, is it in Lakeview?
Yeah.
You were just going out to the boathouses.
Yeah, see, like I would have to like walk up to a boat, and there's like no doorbell or anything, so I'd be like, "Hey, your pizza's here," and they'd be like, "Hold on a second, I gotta put my pants up," while they're fucking like their mistress, and then come out, and these dudes who have like $125,000 to $200,000 boats are tipping me like $3 on a $40 fucking order.
Dude,
like,
that's how you stay rich, you know?
I was like, you can straight up go fuck yourself.
Yeah, man, rich people don't tip that well. I've noticed that.
Yeah, well, that's how you stay rich, is you don't fucking tip.
Yeah. I mean, I have enjoyed delivering to, like, people our age that are, like, obviously just, like, smoking weed and hanging out. It's like, they're always the ones that offer to come and meet you. I'm just like, oh, yeah. Like, I, like, park, they're like, hey, what's up, man? I'm like, what's up, dude? They're like, I love your mask, bro. And I'm like, thanks, man. They're like, Curb Your Enthusiasm's so funny. And they're like, yeah, it is. They're like, here you go. They're like, that's it? And I'm like, yeah, that's going to be it. They're like, all right, man, you have a great day. And it's like, takes literally 30 seconds. And they'll order it from around the corner. So you're fucking just like in this neighborhood, basically driving like in a loop, like dropping shit off. It's my favorite thing. I'm just like, this is the easiest thing in the world. I don't have to sit at my house. Like, I've like finished studying or doing whatever work I have for the day, so I'm like, I would just be either playing video games or like driving around anyway. I'm like, you know what? I will pick up your fucking pho. Like, it's I picked up so much pizza in the past few days that it inspired me to cook a pizza because I was like, I don't want to order more pizza, right?
Right.
So I bought the dough, okay, and I grilled it. on the gas grill, propane
Yeah.
grill. Dude, you have to grill one side and char it up, take it off, spread your sauce and your toppings on it, right? Okay,
Yeah.
get everything perfect, and then you
Yeah.
put the ungrilled side back onto the flames, char
Yeah.
up the bottom.
Oh,
Perfect
sick, dude.
pie, dude.
Hey,
Perfect.
talk slower, dude. I'm almost there.
Oh, okay. Perfect pie.
Oh,
Dude.
fucking hell. Fuck.
Dude, I'm talking Pizza Dominica level char. I'm talking mid-city pizza crust. I'm talking you make the sauce yourself. You got a whole bucket of extra sauce to dip it in, dude.
Oh, fucking extra sauce. Oh, fucking so shit.
No more little Domino's cups for baby, okay? You spend a cool $14 and you got enough pizza and sauce to eat for a fucking week.
The 2 times I've ever like tried to make pizza, it's only gone wrong. Because like I would get the like they have those like packs of shit at like Walmart where it's like, here's everything you need to make a pizza, and you're like,
don't do that.
You're like, fuck yeah, dude, I'll make a pizza, no problem, dude. Fuck yeah. And
Easy, I'll just spread it. It's like a Lunchable that you put in the oven.
yeah, essentially. And so like you're making the dough and you're like, oh dude, I feel like fucking Papa John, dude. And you start like making it, and then like the crust comes out and you're like, this doesn't look like pizza, but like whatever, dude, I'll put like sauce and cheese on it. And then you put like sauce and like your own cheese because the cheese is enough for like a Lunchable.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a fucking teaspoon of cheese.
Oh,
you're like, oh, I'll put so much fucking cheese on it. And then you eat it, and then like literally 30 seconds later you have diarrhea. And you're like, what's happening? I think I got food poisoning. It's probably the sushi I had 2 days ago.
Yeah. It's probably the shrink wrapped fucking vacuum sealed pizza product that you bought from Walmart.
Yeah, dude, it's like Great Value Pizza, and it's literally just like, it's like those things where like, it's like all you have to do is just add water, and then you add water to it, and it's like, this doesn't look like food, and it's like, no, don't worry, it's food. If you cook it, it's gonna be food.
You can eat it. It's edible.
And then you cook it, and you're like, this doesn't look great. If I just put like ragu pizza sauce and fucking cheese on it, it's gonna be great. Nah.
Yeah. See, those are the mistakes I always used to make, dude. Like just buying like the pre-made shit where you're like, I bought pizza sauce in a jar. Like it's probably gonna taste pretty good. Like I bet this is pizza sauce, dude. When you make it yourself, you do the crushed tomatoes, a little basil, crush up some garlic, mix it around, add your own sugar cubes to it, dude. Sweeten it up. You know what I'm saying?
Dude,
Making the whole
sugar
pot,
cubes.
Yeah, pizza sauce has sugar in it, dude. That's why it's sweeter. Because tomatoes are naturally kind of sweet, but you want to make it a little bit sweeter than your average red sauce because that's what gives the pizza its distinctive flavor. It's not a lot of sugar. It's just a little bit to sweeten it slightly.
Okay.
Dude,
I saw a dude at the gas station the other day who was getting mad because he didn't have sugar on his grits, and I almost threw a fucking temper tantrum. I almost like a 4-year-old like little boy. I almost threw a fucking temper tantrum, and I was like, "You shut your fucking mouth about putting sugar on grits." You're like,
you just slapped his grits out of his hand, dude.
Like he was like, "There's not enough room for the sugar on the grits," and I was like, "Go away! Like just leave! Like go to Starbucks and get their fucking like stupid ass Splenda packets because you're dumb as shit."
Are you sure you wouldn't just rather a bowl of Reese's Puffs, sir? Are you sure you wouldn't just want some candy in a bowl, sir? Develop a palate like an adult.
I usually just crush up Pop-Tarts into a bowl and then put sugar on it and then eat it with a spoon. But I'm trying grits because I'm Louisiana NOLA proud. And the fact that I can't put fucking sugar on my grits is fucking insane, dude.
Oh, yeah. Who puts sugar on grits?
I don't know. Fucking dumb as shit people. Dude, people from the north do that shit all the fucking time. They put sugar on their grits, they don't season their food, and they put raisins on their fucking potato salad.
Yeah, we should send them all somewhere where they can just like live together in like a gated community. Like, just concentrate them in like a specific area. All the Yankees, the carpetbaggers,
Dude, I think what we should do is like we should make like some sort of camp and we should like round them up and bring
every
them to
month.
this camp.
I'm gonna do this bit.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I started.
We should bring them to this camp, and this camp has like a concentration on like what these people should and should not be doing. And I think at these camps with concentration that there's a big oven, right? And
well, the oven is inside of a Wawa. It's the central location of this camp where all you goddamn carpetbaggers can go get your subs, your hero sandwiches, whatever the hell you want to call them, you know?
Oh,
go
yeah.
get that. Yeah. Go get your
fucking
Chipotle.
hero sandwiches. Shut up.
Go get your Chipotle, big man. I know you need a burrito. Oh, sounds like somebody might have complained on the app and got a free order of guacamole from Chipotle. So good. I think we should close every restaurant in New Orleans and replace them with Chipotle, Panera, and Wawa. We need a Wawa here.
We also, I think, really need at this time and day and age is a Bonefish Grill, because I think it doesn't sacrifice taste, but it does sacrifice not having service, because the service is so good that it brings your hospital food, I mean regular food, to you no probs super fast.
Oh, dude, I speaking of Bonefish Grill, I picked up an order at TGI Fridays on Veterans, which was super funny. It brought me back to like working at a restaurant like that, like a TGI Chili Bees. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just, dude, everybody in there was like a straight up like character archetype of people that I had worked with in the past. It's like there's like the angry like older server who keeps coming up super huffy to the host stand, like, obviously mad that they're still working at TGI Fridays. And like, I keep getting the shittiest fucking tables. These people are so fucking terrible. We're goddamn slow, and you keep giving me the worst people. And then like the cook, who's obviously like fucking the one server, and they're like flirting next to the host stand, and there's like 10 people kind of like waiting to get seated, and then like obviously annoyed tables like waiting for their check, and then like a few of them that are genuinely happy to be at TGI Fridays. Yeah, there's like the cool bartender who obviously makes way more money than everybody else, and he's chill with it. He's like, whatever, dude, like I have a drink recipe book, I can just mix all this shit up. It's not that fucking hard. And then the manager is super overzealous. Like, I'm like sitting there like waiting for the bag to come out. He's like, hey man, how you doing, have you been helped yet? And I was just like, yeah. I'm just waiting for my Uber Eats order. He's like, oh, cool. Hey, by the way, man, nice shirt. That's a really cool shirt. And it was just like it's like a tie-dye shirt. I was just like, thanks, dude. Like,
sweet,
I appreciate
bro.
it.
Like, I'm just
He's
wearing
like, anyway,
a shirt.
have a good one, buddy.
He
Like,
like
why are you
pats you
so
on the
fucking
back, but
happy?
it's like too hard. Like he's like, good job, buddy. And I'm like, ah, fuck, dude. Like, why are you hitting me so goddamn hard?
I was like, you shouldn't be happy to be here. Like, I don't know. This is a depressing place. I mean, I guess you got to make the best of it. Like, I'm not doing that great. Like, you know, but
I'm obviously doing Uber Eats, so I'm killing it right now. But
it's like, I clearly need extra money. Like, I'm in between contracts, so better drive. But oh God.
So speaking of Chili's, and it's wildly off topic, but so my wife, as we know, is a therapist, and she sent me this test to see if you have autism.
Nice. Oh, I already passed that test.
Oh, you passed it? Good.
Got a 100%.
So she sent it to me, and I was like, yeah, whatever. So I filled it out, and I was like, oh, sweet, I got a 31. And I looked at the results, and it's like 30 between 30 and 50, you have possible autism. And I was like, oh, it says I have possible autism. I got 31. And she goes, well, I got a 5. So you might have autism. And then she told me that my brother-in-law got a 30, who nice. That's how this all started, because we gave him the test to see if he has autism, and he scored less on the test than I did.
If you're fixated on trains and you can't stop thinking about them, you might might have autism.
If you are uncomfortable in public situations and you have a hard time following what people are saying, you might have autism.
Dude, send me the test. I want to take that test.
Yeah.
Like, that fucking rocks. I hope I have autism.
Well, like, when I filled it out, I was, like, filling it out honestly. I wasn't filling it out as a joke. And when I got the score, I was like, oh, that makes sense. Like, everyone has, like, possible autism. Like, everyone's on the scale. And then when Megan was like, no, I got a 5, and you got a 31. I was like, oh, fuck. I think I have autism, dude. And then, like, that's all I've been thinking about for the past, like, week and a half. It's like,
yeah.
I think I have possible autism.
You're fixated on it. I'm thinking of like the RoboCop vision where it's like scanning targets. You like light up red. And it's like threat level low, like target possible autism. that would fucking rock. Autism
well,
level
dude,
possible.
Like real shit. I've been thinking about it. Like, since I got the test results, I've been thinking a lot about like, do I have autism? And it makes so much sense. If I did, that if I don't, I'll be upset. I'll be like, oh, it's just like trauma.
So if you don't have autism, you might throw a fit?
Yeah. I might get like real like crazy, start hitting my head, and like maybe like lashing out at friends and family.
You might need to engage in behavior that you consider to be soothing, like a repetitive activity that you can complete with your hands over and over until the feelings subside. Yeah, I know that feeling.
Well, dude, it makes me think that, like, what else do I have? Like, if I have, like, possible autism, what else do I have? Like, do I have other shit that I just don't know about because I haven't taken BuzzFeed article tests?
Dude, this is the future. Like, everything's just going to be diagnosed with a BuzzFeed clip. We actually phased doctors out around 2028. Like, we figured they were getting paid too much and their health insurance cost way too much to be covered by the hospital. So now we just forward people these BuzzFeed quizzes. Do you have cancer? Perform a self-diagnosis.
Which character from Friends are you? Also, do you have lymphoma?
Yeah, if you're Joey, then you definitely have prostate cancer.
Well, dude, I've always thought that I was special, but no, it's weird though, like, because I've like seen autistic people, and I've seen how they like work and stuff. And I never thought that I'm literally going off the fact that this test is 100% accurate, and then I have some form of autism. But I see the way that like I know people who have autism or who have like autistic kids, and I see it and I'm like, I totally understand where that kid is coming from, but I don't know if that's just empathy or if it's like, that's how my brain works.
I don't know, man. Maybe you should take a BuzzFeed test to find out.
Well, I mean, like, I would totally understand if I had some form of OCD, because I do like have tendencies of like overthinking things because of like different, like, I don't know, it's weird to explain, but like doing things the same way because it feels good, or if like that's not OCD, that's just autism.
I'm thinking it would be a funny sitcom episode for you to like really believe in the self-diagnosis, and you're just like, I definitely am autistic, and you're like walking through the park or something, and you see like a mom and her like autistic son, and the son's like throwing a fit, losing his shit. You go down, you sit down on a bench, like pretty close to him. You're like, overstimulated, huh? Yep, I know how that is.
We've all been there, buddy.
Am I right, fella? You look at the mom, you're like, yeah, us guys on the spectrum, we got to stick together.
If you will look at this puzzle piece tattoo of mine, I also have autism, so I totally get it.
Hey, man, so I was wondering, do you need any adult male friends, maybe like a big brother of sorts to help guide you through this maze that is living with autism? Hey, have you ever seen any Christopher Nolan movies? I think you'd really, really like them.
And so I just want to be clear for the listeners, this is not a joke. I did take an autism test that says I have possible autism. I'm not just going at autistic people just for the hell of it.
Mm-hmm.
It is all based on the fact that I might have autism.
Yeah, I was diagnosed with dysgraphia at the age of 15, so that means that it's okay for me to joke about these things too.
What's dysgraphia?
It's where you have trouble getting your thoughts out on paper, which I think is not true. Like, I'm actually pretty good at writing.
I thought it was like you're terrible at drawing.
Yeah, it says difficulties with spelling, poor handwriting, and trouble putting thoughts on paper. Well, I'm great at spelling. I have actually very decent handwriting, and I'm an excellent writer. I was called the Jack Kerouac of the St. Martin's class of 2008. They said I was really going places. And really all I've written so far is just this stupid manifesto.
It's called Mind Comfortable, and it's really like taking what Hitler said and turning it on its head.
Yeah, it's a whole new lens with which to view manifestos. I want to get a T-shirt that says, I got diagnosed with dysgraphia and all I got was this stupid manifesto.
You can look for those T-shirts on yeahdude.com. Well, I've always thought that I was special. That's how every documentary starts about like a celebrity that finds out they have OCD or some shit is I've always thought that I was special until I started sorting all of my documents in alphabetical order so my sister wouldn't die. Mm-hmm. Joke's on her. She didn't exist yet.
Mm-hmm. I always thought I was special. So then I started feigning symptoms that I saw on WebMD so I could get diagnosed with borderline personality disorder.
Well, so they have that. It's like, it's like that disorder where you have multiple personalities.
Multiple personality disorder?
Yeah, it's that. No, it's that, but there's it's like the OCD where it has 3 letters or whatever.
Oh, dissociative identity disorder?
Yeah, DID. Yeah.
Yeah.
So apparently, according to my therapist wife, that multiple personality disorder does not exist. It's not a real thing. And people who say that they have it do not actually have multiple personality disorder, but they are just bipolar, extreme bipolar. So these people are I've been seeing a lot of Facebook posts about it ever since I started talking about it, but it's been this. It's mostly teenage girls, and they're like, "Hey guys, so here's a video showing all of my personalities. I have multiple personality disorder," and they're like, "Oh, sorry, it's me, Cheryl, and it's very hard for me to do this thing." Oh, well, here's my thing. And it's
like a Nicki Minaj album.
Yeah. It's bizarre as shit. But, apparently multiple personality disorder is not a thing. DID is a thing, but if someone diagnoses themselves with multiple personality disorder, they do not have multiple personality disorder. They are bipolar. And they look to these characters, quote unquote, as a way to deal with their emotions.
Yeah, I feel like I have it, but each of my multiple personalities is a different high school clique. I got goth Devin, I got punk Devin, I got jock Devin, I got theater kid Devin, I got nerd Devin, all right, AV club Devin. I got teacher Devin, and I got principal Devin.
Hey.
Exactly. I got all those, dude. You don't want to see Principal Devin because when he comes out, you're about to get a fucking behavior report, dude. I swear to God.
Well, like I've thought a lot about like if I have some sort of like DID or multiple personality disorder. Dude, I've been thinking a lot. Dude, like real shit.
You should take a BuzzFeed test.
I should take a BuzzFeed test to see like who's what character from Parks and Rec am I, and which one takes over.
If you're Tom Haverford, you definitely have dissociative identity disorder. All right, and you really need to apologize for what you did to those women.
But no, like I've been thinking, like since getting like the I have possible autism test, I've been thinking a lot about like other disorders that I might have, and I think that is there something where it's like DID, but it's just in your brain? Is it schizophrenia? Is that what it is?
I mean, maybe. I don't know. I feel like people go through disassociative states where you just kind of like everything around you becomes like it's almost like it's not real. You disassociate from reality. Are you thinking of like having multiple voices in your head talking to each other that like overpower your thoughts?
Yes. I'm thinking of like schizophrenia, but it doesn't. It's like not powerful schizophrenia. I mean, where it controls my actions.
Those are just like intrusive thoughts, I think. I mean, everybody gets those where like it's something fucked up and you're like, oh God. And you're like, why did I just think that?
Well, yeah, but I'm thinking of it as like there is a couple of characters in my noggin who are talking and it's not letting Devin talk. It's letting the other characters talk.
Oh, where you're like, Devin's not here right now. This is Jock Devin talking. I just scored the game-winning touchdown. Cindy's going with me to prom. Uh-oh, time to make room for theater kid Devin. I just got the lead role in Fiddler on the Roof.
Yeah, something like that, I guess.
Guys, let me talk. Okay, I'm trying to host a podcast right now.
Well, I mostly mean like in certain situations you have different voices that tell you different scenarios of how that situation is going to play out.
Mm-hmm.
Does that make sense? Like if some sort of like bad scenario happens in your life, and you have like the regular voice that's just like everything's gonna be fine, everything's gonna be good. But then you also have like 2 or 3 different voices in your head that are like, this is the end of your life, everything you know is going to change, or the reason why this happened is because you did something, like a Catholic, like a Christian guilt type thing.
I mean, it just sounds like cognitive dissonance. Like, I don't know, I get that shit all the time. You're like, you have like the anxiety overriding your like logical, rational thought where you're like, nah, this should be fine. You're like, then you start to spiral where you're like, it's all going to shit. This is the worst case scenario, and this is how it's going to fucking end. It's going to end in fucking flames, and everything's terrible. And you're like, nah, there's no evidence pointing to that. You're like, well, that doesn't fucking matter now, does it?
Evidence doesn't always point to the reality, Devin.
You know you're a fuck up. You know you're a fuck up. You're like, no, I have to drop off this Chick-fil-A order in Metairie.
You're like, well, you're going to drop that off, and that dude's going to shoot you in the fucking face.
You're going to get in a car wreck on the way there. You're going to get in a car wreck. You can't drive. You're a terrible driver.
I'm a good driver. I swear to God,
you're a bad driver.
And then it's like, Lisa, why are you doing that?
Like,
boy, Bert, you know you can't drive.
I don't know. It's just it's been like not haunting me because that's very like aggressive, but it's been like in my brain of like, if this one test is true, if this, then what? You know, the improv thing. Like, if this, then what? If I didn't think I ever would come close to having autism, would I not know about other things that I have? You know what I mean?
Think about it like this. All right? You never thought you could have autism, okay? But now you do. And that shows you anything's possible. You could even become the president of the United States of America. You could successfully run for Senate. You could state Senate probably, but Senate nonetheless. You could start a business. You could start a farm. Hey man, you could have sex with whoever you want, anybody in the entire world.
Especially if you're famous, because you can just grab them by the pussy and nobody will say anything.
Yeah, nobody will say anything because you're autistic and they don't want to seem like they are berating a differently abled person. Okay, you can do whatever you want. All right. Take full advantage of your new diagnosis, dude. Go out in the middle of the street, whip out your dick, and start peeing, spinning in circles like a helicopter. Nobody will stop you. You want to know why? Because you've got the power. You're a true superhero now. That's your superpower, dude. Kanye West style. Bipolar disorder, his superpower. Your superpower, your autism. Your newly diagnosed autism.
This episode's going to be a lot different if I find out that I actually have autism.
I really hope you don't, because then I'll feel bad.
It's just like we spend an hour, like 30 minutes talking about the fact that I might have autism. And and then it's like, oh shit, I think he actually has it.
If you can't laugh at yourself, what can you laugh at?
I don't know, people falling down, people getting attacked by geese.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Well, what if you were getting attacked by a goose after you fell down because you were fixated on the train tracks at City Park? One of the geese there came up and bit you in the butt. Would you not laugh at that happening to somebody else?
Yeah, I would laugh at it because I know I'm far superior because of the fact that I might have autism. So,
yeah,
there's
you're
that.
like the next breed of human, dude. You're the genetic divergence. Humanity's going down that path, dude. You are the future, dude. The future is now.
Dude, I'm not gonna say much, but all I'm gonna say is like I think I might be the next gen in like human evolution. Like,
all right, look at me. I'm 2010 cool guy. All right, you know what that is?
What's
That's
that?
Xbox 360. All right, that's Xbox 360. Look at you. You're 2020 autistic genetic divergence. You are Xbox One X. You have got an i7 processor in your head. You have a solid state drive constantly spinning, lossless graphics, no loading screens. You see seamlessly from one idea to the next, but it's all kind of related because it's all kind of about trains. But you are retailing at $599.99, and the pre-orders have sold out, my friend. You should be happy that you are the next gen.
I'm pretty happy, you know. I'm pretty happy to think that like maybe one day I could like be fully autistic and not just have like partial autism.
Oh no, dude. Well, that's something to strive for, and it's always good to have goals.
Yeah, I want to be 100%. That's kind of like my mindset is like I don't want to do anything half-assed. I want to do everything 100%. So if I find out that I have partial autism, I want to get there. I want to get fully, you know, I want to get there.
Yeah, man, I feel you. Someday, man.
Again, this sounds like a bit. It
not a
sounds like
bit.
a terrible bit that like looking back on it, it's like, maybe we shouldn't have put that podcast out. No.
Oh, what are they gonna do? Who's gonna care? Nobody cares.
Who's gonna cancel us, dude? Chris True wrote another book. So like
he wrote another book?
Yeah, dude. It's fuck. I gotta find it. I got an email for it. For those who are listening, Chris True is a fucking terrible human being who decided to write another fucking book.
Great comedian though. Excellent improviser.
Oh, one of the best. One of the best.
It really redeems him.
I think I deleted the fucking email. I can't stop burping. The other email was for a Kickstarter that was starting a comedy scene from scratch. And that's the new book he wrote.
Does he get money for these things? Like, I feel like at a certain point you got to start like, you got to take a step back and be like, is what I'm doing cringeworthy? Like, should I stop doing this? Like, it just...
No, dude. If anyone, look, speaking from knowing that I have autism. If anyone's autistic, it's Chris. He has no fucking clue what's going on in his brain. He thinks what he's doing right now and like putting out a book about starting a comedy scene is going to be fucking great. And the sad part is this motherfucker has 56 backers for his Kickstarter campaign.
Oh yeah, people are giving him money though, so I guess that's why. Yeah, I mean, well, people are giving him money. Like, fuck, you can't really.
Well, that's the thing is like no one. It's not that no one knows because all you have to do is just type in the fucking name of the theater, and articles are gonna come out about how fucking terrible this theater is. But people are still like, well, I don't know. Like, maybe he didn't do it. Maybe he did. I don't know. Man, I'm just going to give him a couple hundred bones and let him know that things are going to be great.
Yeah.
Fuck that, dude.
Yeah.
I'm going on record right now saying fuck Chris True. Fuck the New Movement Theater. Fuck all those motherfuckers. I have a tattoo of them, and that's why I'm going to get it fucking lasered off my body. And then I'm going to put a big fucking puzzle piece right in the place of it.
Yeah, you get a little puzzle piece. Dude, funny thing, I don't think about them at all. I literally, it's so far behind me that, I haven't really thought about them till, like, we just started talking about it.
Well, that's what fucking sucks, dude, is, like, I got a fucking tattoo of that shit, dude. I was, like, in that, it's like a cult. I was in that fucking shit. Stop checking yourself out in the fucking webcam, dude. I'm watching you.
Dude, I look good, man.
But
I look like a fucking model, dude.
Dude, I have to talk about it all the time because people are always like, what is that tattoo? And I have to explain it and tell them how fucking terrible this goddamn theater is. And then I get an email, like today, I think it was either today or last night, of like this fucking dickless motherfucker who's like, I wrote another book about how to start a comedy scene from scratch. I wrote books. Like, fuck you, you fucking dickless bitch. I hope he listens to this. Like, straight up, I want to fight him,
dude. If you're listening to this, Chris, you should put us on your podcast network.
Yeah. Oh, wait. You mean the podcast network that I fucking started, and then no one knows how to fucking do it, so it stopped being a thing? Yeah, you're right.
Does he still have a podcast?
I don't know if it is. It's just called The Apologist, and it's about him weekly apologizing about the shit that he does that's fucking terrible.
I feel like it's probably about basketball.
I think he does have that true to the game shit, and it's fucking and no one likes him.
So who else is doing like podcasts here? I haven't kept up.
There's a
Anybody?
lot. There's a lot. There's what is it called? It's Anthony Scantrino, Vincent Zambon, and somebody else. They do. It's Turd Immunity.
Yeah.
That's one. I know Cyrus Cooper has one, and it's fuck. I don't keep up with them, dude. There's so many.
Yeah. There's
but there's a lot. I mean, I you know what? Instead of us talking about it here, when we post about it on Facebook, I'll tag every podcast that's local.
Yeah, tag all the local ones, dude.
Because there's a lot of fucking funny ass people that come out of New Orleans that do podcasts, and we should fucking shout them out. Except for one, but it comes out of the North Shore, so we shouldn't talk about that one.
Oh man, damn, dude. You know what's really boring? It's like not drinking. I feel like
wouldn't know about it.
Yeah, you get really used to always kind of being occupied, and then when you don't booze, shit gets so boring, dude.
I'm tapping on the microphone with my beer, so you know what's happening.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to a bachelor party this weekend. I guess by the time this comes out and you hear it, I will be in Mississippi, boozing it up with the boys at the bachelor party.
Oh shit! Well, by the time this comes out, everyone come to my baseball game I am on a team called the Beef Sliders, and we play at Bonneville Magnet High School at 11:15. So come out and watch us get fucking wrecked, but also have fun doing it, dude. We got sick ass jerseys.
You're playing at Bonneville?
Yeah, dude. We're playing
Hell
at
yeah.
East Jeff, and then I think we're playing at Bonneville. If that changes, oh well. Go to fucking Bonneville or East Jeff at 11:15.
Yeah, dude, they're really close to each other.
Yeah. So just like come out, watch me be the best fucking catcher in the league, because that's what I am, and support local baseball, dude. The regular baseball season's almost over. Obviously, the Dodgers won the series, but like whatever, dude.
They sure did. Those Dodgers really did win it.
Those Dodgers really came in clutch.
God, those clutch Dodgers, I freaking love them.
Yeah.
Oh,
well,
man.
Guess what time it is?
It's time.
It's time for some plugs.
Oh, it's time, baby. Yeah. We got a
Yeah.
website. It's yeahd.com. Just go check it out, dude. It's perfect layout. Everything's there at the tap of a finger, click of a mouse, movies, pictures, videos,
You go straight to
Merchandise.
movies every time.
movies, merchandise, Blu-rays, whatever the hell you want. You just let us know what you
DVDs.
want and we can get it for you because we're guys that get stuff, all right? We're fixers.
We guys
Right?
that get stuff done. It's YEAHDEED.com. It's an umbrella where you can find all of our bad giz, all of our stuff, all of our poops, all of our dupes, all of our merch. Apparently the blog link does not work, so we'll fix that. But other than that, dude, you fucking killing it, dude.
Hell yeah.
What else? If you are Uber Eats in the New Orleans area, you might see one of us.
Yeah, dude, keep an eye out for me. I'll be the hot guy dropping off your food. So, if you see the one attractive Uber Eats driver that exists, you'll know it's me.
Yeah, and every Sunday at Bonneville Magnet High School in New Orleans, there's a baseball game. Just go to noabl.com and find the Beef Sliders. That's my baseball team. And you can come and watch us play fucking baseball and watch us get crushed because we suck, but we're also having fun.
Hell yeah. Do y'all play next Sunday?
Yeah, dude, 11:40 or 11:15
I'll go to
at
the game.
Bonneville Magnet High School. So come out and watch us fucking wreck shit.
Dude, I'll come out and drink coffee and just be bitter about my life being boring, but also be watching baseball. That sounds good.
Baseball is America's pastime, and if you don't come to a baseball game, you're not American, so we should build a wall around you. So,
Yeah.
whatever.
If you're a dry drunk, go watch baseball. It makes the time pass by a little more quickly.
All right. What's the final word? What's the new rules? Final word.
Final word, if you or someone you love believes that they may be afflicted with the disease, the condition known as autism, please go to www.buzzfeed.com and in the search bar at the top right, please type in autism test and you can test yourself or the one you love for the affliction known as autism.
All right. Mine's a little more serious.
Sorry.
If any if anyone you know or love is struggling, go to the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline. It's 800-273-8255, or just type in suicide prevention on Google and help some people out.
Help them.
Shit's getting fucking crazy, so don't let if everyone's talking about that shit and it sounds like a joke. Maybe give him a little shove, towards the website.
Yeah, exactly.
or the hotline. Yeah, that's. Didn't mean to get so serious at the end of this podcast, but
yeah. Well, if I'm talking about it, it's a goddamn joke. So don't interfere with my business, okay? Don't tell my parents, all right?
But that number is 800-273-8255, and Yeah, tell your friends. Yeah. Anyway, so farts and poop. You know, I guess we're into poop.
Yeah, that's it. All right.
Aren't poops funny? Aren't farts stupid? Lois. Anyway.
All right, I'm gonna go. Bang my head against the wall and maybe watch a little TV.
All right. See y'all next week. Bye.
See ya. Bye.
Thank you.